What's up, everybody? Welcome to East Texas Fins YouTube channel. My name is Ike Stephens, and today I wanted to talk about lizards. It's been my experience that lizards here on these East Texas lakes are in their prime in April and May and part of June. As early as March, as early as March 1st. Usually depends on water temperature. But it just seems like lizards kind of shut off in the summertime. Maybe when the water gets pretty warm, and usually that's when I go to the worms. When we're talking about soft plastics, that's what I usually do. Now, when it comes to these lizards, different things, I like Zoom. You know, they're cheap. You know, you can get a whole bunch of them. And they're just super good, dependable lures. Okay. So my favorite usually is the cotton candy. Okay, because they taste so good. Fish like them like cotton candy. But they have, they're kind of purple. Let's open this up a little bit. They're kind of the purple color, but they have like a little green tail. See that? And to me, they just eat that up. And that's good for when the water temp, when the watercolor is clear. You get good clear water, and sometimes on Caddo Lake, you'll see that. And also, just a plain old watermelon red. Now this is kind of small. I usually get the 6-inch or the 5-inch, or mainly the 6-inch. This is a 5-inch. So, but yeah, I'll get those. But when the water, the clarity when it's muddy, when it's like murky, real murky, I usually will get a darker color. So this one is Waskom blue. Waskom blue with some flake. I'll show you. Oh god, flies in here. And this is the one that I caught, that really good size one here about a month or so ago on Caddo. Is this Waskom blue? Water was muddy just after some rain. Water has been coming up, and it just knocked this thing out. I was fishing with this color and wasn't getting a bite. Once I changed colors, it was over. I like these Zoom ones because they just have so much action. That's the thing about these lizards. They just have so much action, and they just tend to love them. A lot of people fish with different kinds of creature baits, and that's cool, but I think that lizards are great. Now, what I'll do with these things, obviously Texas rig, but I don't use a traditional Texas rig. I take a little hook like this where the sinker is molded onto the hook, okay? And obviously I'll, this one, I'm just wasting this one because this one's a damaged lizard. Damaged goods here. So we're just going to kind of do this. Run it up. Okay. Just like that. Run it up the hook. Put that head right up on that sinker. Just like that. And then run that hook in. Now on Caddo, it's real brushy. Lots of weeds. Lots of hydrilla. So you really want to have this weedless. Okay. But if you're on a place where it's not as not as much vegetation underwater, you can get away with that hook sticking out just a little bit. Okay. Now fishing these things, I try different things, right? Sometimes I fish the bottom with it. Most of the time I swim it just to kind of jerk it a little bit, and they really like it when you do that. Now a lot of times you won't feel them grab it. You'll just have to watch your line most of the time. If that line's moving, set your hook. You won't feel them a lot of times because they don't just attack it like they do some lures. So kind of like the Cincos, you know, you really need to watch your line whenever possible because you may not feel them take it. And but I really like fishing these in March through April and May. June sometimes depends on the weather. They just almost kind of shut off of these. You know, sometimes you can get them to hit, but it just seems like it turns into worm fishing for me, at least. A lot of people still do a lot of creature baits, but when it comes to these soft plastics, that's when it'll be all worm all the time during the summertime, and that's for another video. But these worms are the way to go, man. This is the way they are, and I do like the zooms. The zooms, they're cheap. You can buy them at Walmart, and you can buy them at Bass Pro. A lot more selection at Bass Pro, but if you don't have a Bass Pro around you, Zoom has, or Zoom's at Walmart, just about everywhere, and probably the most common. And to me, they just have the best colors and everything like that. And when you're fishing with these soft plastics, you go through so many of them, you don't want to spend so much. It's like these Cincos, they're like $8 a bag. These are like $4. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Got more fishing videos coming up. Talk to you guys later. 7.